Is it time to buy or sell VOO ETF? In this video, we are diving deep into VOO. Our initial report was published on our website on Tuesday, the 13th of May, 2025. And now we are here to provide you with an even more detailed analysis. Remember to subscribe, hit the like button, and turn on the notification bell to stay updated on our latest analysis. You do not want to miss any crucial updates that could impact your investments. Enhance your trading decisions by trying our newly launched AI stock analysis tool powered by GPT-4 at StockInvest.us. Tap into the power of AI and receive free price predictions and deep analysis for any one among 45,000 companies worldwide today. Please note that this video is for informational purposes only and should not be considered financial advice. Since the 12th of May, 2025, our system has ranked VOO as a buy candidate, awarding it a score of 2.79. Let's examine the performance of the exchange-traded fund during this time frame. The exchange-traded fund has experienced a gain of 0.68%. This equates to an average return of 0.34% per day since it was designated as a buy candidate. The current 3-month trend suggests a potential decrease of nearly 8% over the next 3 months, with a possible return ranging from approximately negative 25% to negative 8%. Looking at the longer term, our 12-month analysis indicates a projected change of 6.16%. Based on our calculations, the stock's performance could vary from negative 9.48% to positive 12.45% over the next year. In current terms, this would place the future price somewhere between $488.29 and $606.55. Our latest daily update for VOO includes the headline, Green Day on Tuesday for VOO ETF after gaining approximately 0.676%. The VOO ETF price increased by approximately 0.676% on the last trading day, which was Tuesday, the 13th of May, 2025. The price rose from $535.78 to $539.40. During that trading day, the ETF fluctuated by 1.06%, with a day low at $535.78 and a day high of $541.47. The price has risen in 7 of the last 10 days and is up by 5.87% over the past 2 weeks. Volume decreased on the last day by 394,000 shares, with a total of 7 million shares traded, amounting to approximately $3.95 billion. It is important to consider that declining volume alongside rising prices may indicate divergence, potentially signaling changes in the coming days. Over the past 52 weeks, the highest price of the ETF reached $563.90, while the lowest price was $442.80. Currently, the price stands 4.34%, or $24.50, below the 52-week high of $563.90, which also marks the all-time high for the ETF. Coinbase is poised to make a significant entry into the S&P 500 index on the 19th of May, replacing Discover Financial Services. This milestone highlights the increasing acceptance of cryptocurrency within the mainstream financial landscape, which could positively influence the stock prices of related companies and the broader index. Following the announcement, Coinbase shares rose by nearly 19%, as index fund managers will need to acquire Coinbase stock to align with the S&P 500. Furthermore, the market is responding favorably to recent economic developments. Goldman Sachs has elevated its S&P 500 forecast, driven by the agreement between the United States and China to lower tariffs for the next 90 days. This reduction in trade tensions can create a more favorable environment for corporate earnings, potentially leading to upward pressure on the index. In the short term, Coinbase's inclusion in the S&P 500 is likely to draw new investors, pushing stock prices upward due to increased demand. The long-term effects will depend on Coinbase's performance within the index and the overall market conditions, including inflation rates, which have shown signs of deceleration. A recent dip in inflation to 2.3% can bolster consumer spending and economic growth, further supporting market rallies. Overall, this combination of factors could lead to a bullish sentiment for the S&P 500 and related exchange-traded funds like VOO in the coming days and months. The following signals have been identified for VOO. The chart today shows mostly positive signals. The VOO ETF is receiving buy signals from both short and long-term moving averages, which bodes well for the ETF's future. Additionally, there is a general buy signal indicated by the relationship between these two averages, as the short-term average is positioned above the long-term average. In the event of downward corrections, support can be expected at levels of $522.95 and $503.48. A decline below either of these levels will trigger sell signals. A buy signal was generated from a pivot bottom point on Tuesday, April 8, 2025, and since then, the ETF has experienced a rise of 18.1%. Further increases are anticipated until a new top pivot is established. Moreover, a buy signal has emerged from the 3-month moving average convergence divergence, commonly known as MACD. It is worth noting that volume decreased during the last trading day, despite rising prices. This creates a divergence between volume and price, which may serve as an early warning. Therefore, the ETF should be monitored closely. Here are some other signals you might find interesting. Moving average convergence divergence, buy signal, pivots, buy signal from 25 days ago. Bollinger, buy signal from 1 day ago. Short-term moving average, buy signal from 16 days ago. Long-term moving average, buy signal from 14 days ago. The relation between the short and long moving averages indicates a buy signal from 10 days ago. If we look at the 12-month chart, we see short moving average, buy signal from 15 days ago. Long-term moving average, buy signal from 3 days ago. The relation between the short and long moving averages shows a buy signal from 46 days ago. Remember to visit our page at StockInvest.us if you wish to explore more signals. Support, risk, and stop loss for VOO. On the downside, the ETF finds support just below today's level from accumulated volume at $499.10 and $465.52. There is an inherent risk when an ETF is testing a support level. If this level is breached, the ETF may decline to the next support level. In this instance, VOO finds support just below today's level at $499.10. If this is broken, the next support from accumulated volume will be at $465.52 and $463.56. This ETF experiences average movements throughout the day, and with a good trading volume, the risk is considered to be medium. Over the last day, the ETF moved $5.69 between its high and low, which is a change of 1.06%. For the past week, the ETF has had a daily average volatility of 1.16%. Now let's discuss some potential day trading levels for VOO. In case of an upward trend, the first resistance level for VOO is at $546.33. If you don't own any shares, you may want to wait for this level to be breached before entering a position. For those already holding the ETF, this could be a level to consider for swing trading. On the downside, VOO encounters its first support level at $499.10. If this support level holds, it could be a good entry point, anticipating a rebound. Our recommended stop loss is set at $521.64, representing a decline of 3.29%. This exchange-traded fund exhibits medium daily movements, indicating a medium level of risk. The relative strength index, calculated over 14 days, stands at 88, which significantly heightens the risk. Additionally, there's a buy signal from a pivot bottom identified 24 days ago. Is VOO ETF a good buy? Several short-term signals are positive. Despite the ETF being in a declining trend, we conclude that the current level may present a buying opportunity, as there is a fair chance for the ETF to perform well in the short term. After analyzing the volatility and movements from the last trading day, our systems indicate that the current price is overvalued. For trading on Wednesday, the 14th of May, we expect VOO to open lower by approximately 51 cents and start trading at $538.88. We remind you that trading involves a significant risk of losing money, and it is advisable to consult with a financial advisor before making any decisions related to buying or selling securities. Your investment choices should not be based solely on the information from StockInvest.us. By utilizing this information, You acknowledge and accept responsibility for your own investment decisions. This is our current view of the exchange-traded fund. Do you agree or disagree? We encourage you to comment below and share your thoughts. What is your target for the exchange-traded fund? Don't forget to like and subscribe. We wish you successful trading and hope you have a wonderful day with warm regards from all of us here at Stock Invest.